Dear pesky blackheads, you disgust me. You're ugly, dirty, and just plain nasty. Enough is enough. Meet my Biore Deep Cleansing Charcoal Pore Strip. This strip, with natural charcoal, will pluck you out. Oil too. Sayonara, blackheads. See ya on the Biore strip side. Sincerely, finally clean pores.
Love charcoal? Also try Biore Baking Soda Cleansing Scrub for an exfoliating deep clean. Biore, free your pores.
Blog Talk Radio.
Thank you for tuning in to Ask Your Angels radio and TV show. If you'd like to call in to have a mini reading, you can call 323-870-4060. You'll need to press 1 to ask a question. Otherwise, you will be in listen mode only. Now, for those of you that are watching via Ustream TV, please note that if you are on the radio also, there's going to be a time delay, so I suggest only listening either via the radio or through Ustream TV. Now, if you would like to view me through the TV, please go to my website at www.victoriaalvarado.com and click on the TV show page. Now, today's topic is opening your third eye chakra. Now, I have received tons and tons and tons of emails from listeners asking me questions on how they themselves can connect to the angels. So, for starters, there are several steps that I personally took to help me open my third eye fully. Now, I've always been intuitive and able to hear and sense and feel the angels and spirits since I've been as early as the age of 5, okay? But as time went on and I grew older, I kind of forgot how to communicate somewhere between the age of, let's say, between the age of 8 and 17. Somehow I shut my abilities down. But they returned again after my grandfather had passed away. And then the communication started up, and it was almost like it only happened when I was only in dream state, okay? Now, let me just say this, is that I fully wanted to be able to connect with my grandfather and my loved ones that were in spirit. So I had to do what I needed to do personally to open up my third eye and my third ear and all my other abilities, my clear abilities, so that I was able to have a strong, clear connection. So I had purchased my first set of angel oracle cards. However, that wasn't working for me fully. I felt like I wanted to be able to use my gift at its full capacity. So I started doing and taking certain steps to open my third eye. And so today I'm going to share with you what I did to tap into my abilities, or my clairvoyant abilities. Now, for those of you that don't know what clairvoyant means, it means clear seeing, and in order to start the connection, you have to open up the third eye, which is slightly in the middle of your forehead, right, slightly above. If you can see my hand where I'm pointing at, those of you that are watching, it's right here in the middle of your third eye, it's in the middle of your forehead, in between your eyebrows. Now, I must warn you guys ahead of time that once you open your third eye, you will start to feel extreme pressure, and you may receive migraines. For me, I was getting aura migraines, which are, I don't know if you know this, are the worst migraines ever. I couldn't see. I had to stay in bed all the time because it just, like any noise, any light pretty much hurt my head completely, and I felt nauseous. It was just like awful. But this is because when you start opening up your third eye, which is in connection with the pituitary gland, it's starting to decalcify and expand. So you're feeling this pressure, and it goes away, guys. So it's not like it stays forever. But for me, I went through it. I want to say I went 3 weeks straight with having to feel migraines, but that's only because I was doing intense stuff. I was doing a lot of stuff to pretty much decalcify my third eye and just kind of like prop it open and pry it open pretty much. So I'm going to kind of squeeze in a full 2 to 3 hour workshop in like 15 minutes, okay? But if you would like to take a course on how to communicate with your angels and tap into your intuition, you can visit my website and email me through my contact page and inquire about the classes. Now, one of the steps that I took to opening my third eye, like I said, was a week process. For me, it took 3 weeks because like I said, it was intense. But this here took a week process, and I started out envisioning an eye in the middle of my forehead above my eyebrows that was still shut, okay? I envisioned that there was a Band-Aid over it or a piece of tape. And what I did was I took my right hand and with a sweeping motion, almost like I was peeling this Band-Aid or this piece of tape off of my third eye. So again, we're going to start out with visualizations, and it's very, very important that you start to work on envisioning or pretty much daydreaming or seeing, to work with your third eye to strengthen it. But for now, right now, we're just talking about opening it up. So I pretty much saw that in the middle of my forehead, like I said before, just between my eyebrows, was an eye there. And that it had a piece of tape or a Band-Aid over it, and just in a sweeping motion. Doesn't matter if you're going left to right or right to left, but in a sweeping motion, peeling off and imagining that you're peeling off this piece of tape or this bandage that's over your third eye, and just kind of toss it away. Okay? Now, however, this removing of the Band-Aid or this piece of tape only reveals the third eye, which is still closed, but now exposed pretty much, okay? What I did was I took an amethyst wand, just like this that I'm showing you guys, and what I did was I put the point facing my third eye, and I swirled it in a counterclockwise motion. So a counterclockwise motion, just think of how the clock goes clockwise, you're going to go the opposite way. And in a swirling motion, in a counterclockwise motion, this is to help clear out any debris that is in the third eye. Okay, just like this, just in a counterclockwise swirling motion. You're just using this to get all the gunk out. And imagine that you're pulling out all that gunk, all that debris that's cluttered up on the third eye, and just kind of like tossing it out, like you're throwing it out in the trash. You can even use a candle. So guys, I have my candle here. So what I'm doing is I'm clearing out that stuff and then putting it and tossing it into the fire so it can be purified and cleansed. Now, what I also did was I used the point, and what I did was, in an upward sweeping motion, I visualized myself prying my third eye open. And as you're doing this in an upward sweeping motion, with your amethyst wand, imagine that you're prying the third eye open, and just imagine, just like you would wake up in the morning and slowly open up your eyes and trying to focus, this is what you're going to imagine with your third eye, that it's slowly opening up. And once it's fully open, imagine that you're looking around the room with your third eye and that it's trying to focus. Okay, like I said, much like when you open up your eyes in the morning and you need to focus on your surroundings. Now, I then placed an amethyst gemstone. I don't have any here with me at the moment. Actually, I think I do. Hold on. You can either take an amethyst gemstone or a clear quartz gemstone, just like this. And what I did was I lied down on my bed, and I pretty much took the gemstone and I placed it directly on my third eye, and I sat in that energy for a while, okay? Imagining that it was charging up my third eye and giving it power, clearing out any debris at the same time in case we missed anything. And pretty much I did this for the first full week, Okay. Now, I also sat under a lavender or purple LED lamp for 15 minutes. So this is supposed to help with the third eye chakra and strengthening it as well. So if you guys don't have a chakra lamp like I do, or a LED lamp, anything dealing with chakra balancing, stuff like that, as a professional, I have all those items. But if you don't have that, it's okay. You can use a purple color swab. And you can get those from Michael's or Hobby Lobby. So if you go into the aisle where they have a little square color swab, you can just get you a purple or a lavender color one and just kind of cut it in squares and just place it over your third eye. That's still going to help absorb that energy into the brow chakra. Okay. And as I said, this is to help strengthen that chakra. Then I use a specific tone or chant to help me open up my third eye. And this, I'm going to just say this specific tone and chant that I'm getting ready to show you, you need to do this for 3 consecutive days. And afterwards, it is permanently open. Your third eye will never close. It is going to stay open all the time. Okay? Now, the mantra that I had used is so. THOHHH, which is pronounced toe. Now, it must be in a correct vibration and not too deep, not too high pitched, but kind of in between, like an alto range. You will feel it in your cheeks and right in this area on your face. You'll feel the vibration once you hit the correct tone. And it feels like I said, it will feel like it's vibration or vibrating in the center of your forehead as well and in your cheeks. So this is when you know, again, that you have hit the right tone. So what you're going to do is you're going to sit with your back straight, okay, in your chair. You're going to get comfortable. And then you're going to breathe in through your nose. And you're going to hold your breath as long as it's comfortable to you. So you're going to open up your jaws just a little bit so there's a small space between the top and bottom teeth, just like this. And then you're going to place the tip of your tongue between the space of your slightly parted teeth, just like this. Okay, so you're going to put a very light pressure onto the tongue with your teeth, and this is like saying the same process of saying the part, the TH part of the English word the. Once your tongue is in the position, release your breath slowly through your mouth, saying so. And one long exhale. Say the word one time, and then re-exhale. And then your tongue will be vibrating between your teeth. You should feel the air moving past your tongue and your teeth. And you can play around with the tone until you feel that the technique is done properly. You will feel pressure or sensations in your jaw and your cheeks, just like I said before, and the tone will also vibrate in your third eye. It may take a few seconds to adjust to this, but don't worry, you just keep going. And again, you have to do this for 3 days in a row. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to do the above chant 6 times in a row. So here we go. Do. Do. Just like that. Okay. So what you can expect, one of the very first experiences I talked about before is a headache or pressure in the center of your forehead. This sensation may also feel like it's originating from within, and usually an inch or more beneath the surface of the forehead. This is a positive indication that the pineal gland is awakening and beginning to function in a healthy manner. Some people can experience a migraine lasting several hours or just a couple of days. The severity of the side effects will depend on how atrophied our depend on how ossified the pineal gland is to begin with, or your pituitary gland. So if it's like completely calcified, then once you start breaking it down and it starts to become decalcified, then that's how you'll determine exactly how severe that headache will be. As I said before, it had me down for like 3 weeks because it was really, really bad. Okay. Now, after the occurrence of headache or pressure in the forehead, you may wake up one morning with a throbbing or tingling sensation in your forehead, and it may feel a little bit like a goosebump or like something kind of crawling on you, you know. And the feeling may be very intense, like something is there. The sensation of pulsing or throbbing will continue throughout the day. This is a final psychological event you will experience after opening up your third eye. It indicates that your pituitary gland and adrenal gland is awakened and functioning and fully alive. And there you have it. Now, there's more to developing your psychic senses, and this can take years of practice as you need to go through every technique to find what your spiritual gifts are. And there's several of them. There's clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience, cognizance, and there's several of them. And those things we will discuss in class. And I'm going to also kind of help you guys with techniques and how to strengthen those abilities for yourselves as well. But it's very important to see exactly where your strengths are. Just like some people have clear knowing, and others don't. Some people can hear, they're clairaudience. Some people are clairvoyant. And then there's some people that have all the six senses. So it's almost like you have to kind of like just do some exercise to see exactly what your gifts are as well. And we all have them. Now, if you would like to take a course in how to expand your psychic senses and connect with spirit, you can email me for more information on how to sign up for the online 6-week course that will begin in January. So now I'm going to go to the phone line to take a few calls and let the angels give some guidance. Just like I said before, if you guys are wanting to call in, you can call 323-870-4060. Make sure you press 1 to ask a question. So you're going to be placed in the call queue. Otherwise, if you call the number, you would just be in listener mode only. Let's see. A couple announcements is that I want you guys to be aware that today will be the last day that the show will air at 8 p.m. Doesn't mean that we're canceling. It just means that I am actually having a new time and date. So starting next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays, we will now be airing at 12 p.m., which is noontime, Central Standard Time. So if you guys want to watch me via Ustream TV, please go to victoriaalvarado.com and click on the TV page. So let's go to the listener lines as we speak here. Hold on. I'm trying to clear some stuff up here at the same time, trying to connect to spirit and and prepare myself before I go on live to the callers. Okay, so we're going to go to area code 248. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Live on the air. How can I help you?
I just had a question. Do you see a new lover coming into my life, or should I wait on my former lover?
What is your first name, sweetheart?
Shanika.
Spirit's telling me that you need to wait for your former lover to make some changes in his life. It feels like he's going down a different path, or he's going to do a complete 360. Here's the thing, hon. Have y'all talked about, because I see you guys walking down the aisle, okay? So what Spirit's saying to me is this, is that if you wait, if you can have the patience to wait just a few more months, I feel that there's going to be a proposal in it, okay? I feel that there is marriage happening, I want to say within the next 2 years. But Spirit was also saying that you've talked about this with this person, they just never followed through.
It's a woman, so
it doesn't matter, hon. You know.
Okay.
You know, nowadays you have gay and lesbian couples that are getting married now anyway, so it doesn't matter if it's a male or female. This is still your spouse, and it makes me feel as though y'all have talked about marriage or a higher form of commitment to each other.
Mhm.
Okay. But why do I feel like this person has trouble following through, or is it you that has a hard time? Because they're saying someone has a hard time following through.
That would be her.
Okay.
I don't think it's me.
Let me just say this, is that give this person at least 2 months to get themselves together. Because I really do feel like this person is the one that you're currently waiting for. The new lover, though, you know, I just feel like, it just feels like your heart isn't fully in it. It just feels like it's just in the meantime. Like someone that's there to help you pass the time away, and the one that you really, really, really want to be with comes in and finally makes a decision.
So do you feel like she is willing to? I don't even know how to express it. Because she's not really out, I guess. You know, we had like a relationship, but it was kind of like in the closet,
Right.
I would say.
But that's what I'm saying, is that once she gets over whatever she's going through, or whatever she's going through, whether it's a personal issue she's going through, I'm being told that she is going to give you the level of commitment that you're wanting, that you're asking for. But you got to give her some time. Because I do see you guys getting married, or like something that's like a symbol of marriage for the both of you guys. Okay? Whether that means a proposal or a promise ring, or even just going through the whole ceremony of marriage. Okay? So this is what I'm saying, is that there's a higher level of commitment for the both of you guys. And it just makes me feel it's like this. It's like I see you, or I see her, or someone saying, "This is my wife. This is my wife." Okay.
You said
so,
I can't really hear you. You said you see
either you or her introducing each other as, "This is my wife."
Mhm.
Okay.
So you feel eventually she will come out?
Yes, she will. I definitely feel that she will. I honestly feel that around June, because I'm getting 6, the number 6. So it feels to me like 6 months, or by June she will be fully out in the open. Like she's not going to care. Okay.
Okay, but she's in another state and everything.
Yeah, no.
So,
There's love there. Like I said, she's going to do a complete 360. So within 2 years, I see you guys living together. Like I said, it's like y'all are together. Period. Okay. You may not see that right now because it's like you're focusing on the fact that she's still in the closet. She's not, she's not doing the things that I had asked her to, or she's not making a form of commitment. But don't let your ego tell you that she's not the one, or it's not going to happen. Okay? Because you down, I feel like you know that she's going to come around. She's just scared. Okay, she will come around. There is a deeper connection that you guys have, is what Spirit is telling me. And the other person that you're talking to now, that you're trying to talk to, it just feels like it's a temporary thing, and it makes me feel like y'all are just going to be more friends than anything.
Ooh, this is surprising because it's like we've been through a lot. She went back to her hometown, and I'm like, okay, should I just leave her alone? You know, we've been having disagreements and arguments, but I've been knowing her for like 8 years. So we've been like best friends, and we kind of had like a relationship, for about a year. But then there's a lot of things going on too. So.
Right. So just give her some time to kind of find herself. Really, honestly, I don't think this relationship is one that y'all can't do with one without the other, is what they're saying. You can't be yourself without her, and she can't be herself without you, and it's like y'all complete each other. You just gotta let her work through whatever she's working through, and I do see her fully out in the open. I don't think she's gonna hide it anymore. Okay. And to be honest with you, I think her family or her friends kind of already suspect anyway. You know?
Yeah, like on my end, but I don't know about her.
Okay. Well, they kind of suspect anyway, so it's like it's almost like either, you know how sometimes people are kind of scared to ask because they don't want to be rude, or what is wrong. It's almost like if you see somebody and you ask them, are they pregnant, and then all of a sudden they say, well, I'm not pregnant, and then you get embarrassed. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that situation. But it feels like she's just gonna finally just say, I can't do this, I can't keep lying to myself, and she's gonna come out. Okay? And she's gonna give you a higher level of commitment excuse me, that you've been asking for. So I leave you with that.
So even past all the disagreements and arguments and stuff, you feel like I should wait. And I got upset and I didn't pay phone bills and stuff like that, so it's a lot.
Yeah, no. Just let it blow over. Just let it blow over. Just give it, I want to say within the next 2 months, it just feels like it's going to feel like nothing ever happened.
Okay.
Okay? So good luck, sweetheart.
Okay.
And
thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
So we are going to go to area code 860. Wait, hold on. Spirit says just wait just one moment. Okay, so we're going to go to area code 860.
Hello.
Hi, how are you, sweetheart? How can I help you?
Hi, yes. I'm having a little hard time hearing you. You're a little echoey. I'm going to do my best to hear you, though.
Okay, sorry about that. It may be the system that we're trying out right now. So, what is your first name?
Well, my name is Amla.
Okay, you said what? Alba?
It's Amla.
Amla.
Yes, you said it right.
Okay. So,
I'm wondering.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Oh, okay, so my question, I just was wondering about if you see me in a really good relationship. I think it's this person new who's coming in, completely new.
Okay. Here's the thing, I'm kind of picking up on the fact that it's like you have to change your circle or the people that you're meeting, like the people that you're trying to invest your time in. It just feels like they were a waste of time. I don't know what that means to you, but it feels like either the male or the people that you're putting all your all into, you're pouring your heart into. It feels like those people that you're investing yourself in. It feels like you have to move away from those type of people because it feels like I'm being disappointed every time I meet someone. Okay, I'm not sure if it's just the area that you're meeting people in, but I'm being told that there's going to be a social gathering that's coming very, very soon, and I'm being told that there's a couple that have been trying to connect you with someone that they know. And either you've been shooting them down or you've been shooting this person down because it's almost like he's completely, I don't want to say out of your league or just out of the normal range of people that you're attracted to. Okay? This person seems completely different. They're saying don't pass him by. Don't give the person a chance or give them a chance or that opportunity to connect you with him. It's a big event by January is what I'm being told. Or, you know what, let me just go with number one. So, because it feels like it's soon. It feels soon. But it feels like I'm with this person for New Year's. That's what it makes me feel
By
like.
New Year's, I do.
By New Year's.
Okay, can I ask you, is because I'm having a birthday celebration in December, is it then, during my birthday gathering?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, because I see you with this person. I mean, literally with this person by New Year's, by January, like, January 1st, New Year's Eve kind of type thing. So when I say that I felt earlier, I said that I felt like it was somebody who was coming in really, really, really soon. So Spirit is saying yes. He is not the normal type of people or person that you normally are attracted to. However,
Yes.
do not pass him by, because I see you laughing a lot. This person makes me feel very happy, makes me feel like I'm just like a high school girl all over again, just giggling. And it's almost like you're going to be thanking yourself or thanking your lucky stars that you gave him a chance. And you're going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe that I passed this person up several times and I never really thought.
So Victoria, can I just reiterate? I'm having a little hard time hearing you, but I just want to ask you just to make sure. So you're saying to give this person a chance. I might overlook him, or is that what you're saying? Yeah. I might be overlooking him, so I should give a person a chance.
Yes, ma'am. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay, and so it's somebody who's new. Or do I know him?
This makes me feel that he is new. It's just someone that your friends know that they've been trying to connect you with for quite some time now. Okay? So in other words, let me ask you, have your friend or your girlfriend who's actually attached, she's with someone, have they been trying to connect you with one of his friends, like her boyfriend's friends or her husband's friends?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So
I know.
Go ahead.
It's if they do, it's just I don't know. I have a feeling about one person that I might be overlooking, but it was a friend of a friend, and I know him. It's just he's just not. I need some passion, and like I want excitement in the sense of like him feeling excited about his life, and he's just so boring. I hate to say it that way. He's really boring.
But,
so
let me just say this, is that he will surprise you, really honestly. I think that to me it makes me feel that either he comes off as boring, but when you get to know him, he's really, really funny. He's really it's fun to talk to, fun to be around. I see myself laughing a lot. That's what I'm saying. Is that if he is not the normal type of guy that you're used to dating and you've been passing him up, they're saying don't do that this time. Because you've been asking for a long-term positive relationship, okay? And the people that you have invested your time in really were not worth your time at all. It's like they were a waste of time. At least give this one person a try. At least give him a try. So I'm going to leave that with you, sweetheart, and good luck, okay?
Yes. I mean, this is so exciting that it's by New Year's that this is happening. I'm excited.
I'm excited for you. So, just make sure you know how some people are very introverted, like when you first meet them, they're kind of quiet, sometimes they may come off as snobbish or snooty, or you know what I mean, or like you said, boring. If you give him a try, just get to know him. Once he starts warming up, he is the complete opposite, and you're going to be saying, why did I pass him up a long time ago? So again, they're going to try and hook you up again with this person.
Right. Okay, can I ask you just one thing? Is this person Justin? His name is Justin. Or is it no?
Hold on. Father, Creator, oh God, that is. It's Angela, the person that we're thinking of, Angela. Is the person's name Justin? Okay, so I'm using my pendulum and it's swaying in the direction of yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Oh, no. I mean, it's a good thing, but here's the problem. He's completely unavailable.
Not for long.
That's the problem. Yeah.
Not for long. You'll be surprised that he's not attached. I don't see him attached. Not by the time you see him.
Okay.
There's something going on there. So just like I said, just give him a chance, give the person a chance, talk to them, and then, just kind of see where it goes from there. But I don't see him being attached by the time this conversation or this connection is made. Okay?
Okay, I'm just gonna like, I really believe in spirit, and universe gives me exactly what I need, right? That's the great teaching, the lesson. The universe knows exactly what to do. The angels know.
Exactly.
Right.
You do.
Yes.
Okay.
So I give my faith, and I love your reading. Thank you so much. And I really appreciate it. You've shed some light on me, whether you know it or not. And I'm very grateful for you. Yeah.
Okay, always glad
oh my God.
Thank you so much, sweetheart. You have a blessed day, okay?
You too. Take care.
You too. All right, so we are going to area code 917 is actually next. First, I need to clear my vibration and disconnect just for a moment. Okay, so we are going to area code 917.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Terrific, and thank you so much for taking my call. This is Ellen. I'm calling from New York, and my question concerns a job. I interviewed for it, had 2 rounds of interviews. Does it look like I'll get it?
Definitely.
Oh, actually, whether it would be good for me to take it, maybe I should ask that.
Would it be good for you to take it? Yes, because Spirit is telling me that you've been looking for longevity, and this is something that I feel is going to lead you in the right direction. Here's the thing. Do you know if they're changing offices? If they're changing offices, or are talking about expanding and moving, or like doing your interview, did they talk about expanding to other offices or different buildings?
No, they already have several offices. It's nationwide, and I think they have like 4 regional offices.
Okay. The reason why I say that is because of this, is that what I'm being told is that you're going to be in the main office, or the office that you interview temporarily, and then you're going to be sent out to another location later on down the road. Okay? So it made me feel like they have other offices, or they're opening up other offices, or there's other offices, period. It just makes me feel that there's room for growth and expansion at this one company. And are they wanting you to start December the 1st, or the first week of December?
We don't have a start date. They didn't talk about that.
Okay, because I definitely feel that you're going to hear something from them right after the holidays, the Thanksgiving holidays. So you're going to know for sure something by December the 1st. Spirit keeps they make me feel that you're already going to be working by the first week of December. Okay?
That's a surprise. I already have a job, so, I'd like to give notice and everything. So, whoa, that's a surprise.
Right. So definitely, like I said, you're going to be working in this new company by December. And let me just say this. Do you have to go through some sort of training? Do you have to go through some
not that I know of. I mean, there might be some type of orientation of some type, but not training. I've been interviewed, and it looks like I could do the job as it is right now.
Right. Okay. So there's some sort of training or some sort of stuff, because it makes me feel like some sort of classes that you're going to be doing, or I feel like you're going to be sitting in a room where there's slides that are, like you're looking at slides for some reason.
Okay.
But definitely feels like there's expansion with this company, and that you would have the opportunity within a year to go to a different location if you wanted to.
Wonderful, wonderful. That is what I'm looking for. I didn't articulate it, but, it kind of fits with the big picture of what I had in mind. I appreciate that.
You're welcome, sweetheart, and you have a blessed day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So we are going to go to area code 856. Area code 856. Give me one moment. I need to disconnect real quick. Okay, area code 856.
Hi, how are you?
How are you, sweetheart?
Fine, how are you?
I'm doing good. What can the angels help you with?
I guess a relationship or job-wise, whatever's picking up. That's coming for Christmas and my birthday next month.
So, sweetheart, why do I feel like there's... Okay, so I'm picking up on a lot of emotional issues here lately. And not only that, but, like, it just... Did you just recently get over a cold or some sort of, like, allergy?
Cold and strep throat.
Okay. Let me say something here. Whenever emotionally you're going through stuff, like if it's stress, like it's a lot of stress, right? Because I feel like there's a lot of weight on my shoulders. This is how I feel like the body is trying to cleanse itself through the cold or allergy, right?
Sure.
Spirit is saying this, is that don't overly stress yourself out by making things seem worse than what it really is, okay? And it's okay because, you know what, I have that same habit where I tend to make things seem worse than what they really are. And then next thing you know, I'm just like, Spirit's like, why did you even worry to begin with? Because we said we have your back. Spirit says that there's something that you need to leave behind. So let me say something here. Are you currently with someone now that you're wanting to walk away from but just can't?
I walked away, and I know spiritually I stayed, but I walked away from the situation that he caused.
Okay. Now, are you not fully disconnected or detached? Because I'm being told that you're still carrying a lot of that with you, period. Emotional. I still feel like it's still weighing heavy on me.
It did. I got upset. I forgot, and forgave me, and forgave the situation, and let it go. And sometimes it takes me a little bit longer when I say it to clear it out, but hopefully it cleared out.
Let me say something. Do you mind? The Spirit's telling me that we need to do a cord cutting. Do you mind if I do a cord cutting ritual with Archangel Michael and yourself to remove any attachments that are adversely affecting you at this moment? Because I feel like you're still holding on to that energy. Okay, so here we go. So I want you to take, just to relax, and I want you to take 3 deep cleansing breaths in. Breathe in through your nose and hold it for as long as you can, and exhale through your mouth. Archangel Michael, I ask for your assistance at this moment. I ask that you step into this sacred space. And may I ask your first name, sweetheart?
Sure, it's Rosemaria.
Rosemaria?
Right.
Okay. So I ask that you surround Rosemaria at this moment.
I'm sorry?
And I ask you to vacuum away all fear and anxiety and anything that does not belong to her. Spirit says to place your left hand slightly above your navel on your stomach area, and then to place your right hand over your heart. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, and say, I release all
I release all
that does not belong to me.
that does not belong to me.
I release all that does not belong to me.
I release everything that does not belong to me.
Okay. Now, Archangel Michael, I ask that you lift up your beautiful blue sword of Excalibur and that you sever, remove, and cut free all energetic and psychic cords that are connecting Rose Maria to all those that are not positive connections. They are adversely affecting her. Remove connections that do not serve a purpose in her life. Sever, remove, and cut free and burn of all these psychic cords and energetic cords and attachments. They no longer needed. They're no longer needed. All right, thank you so much. So I felt a big shift there. It took a while because I felt like you were still trying to kind of hold on subconsciously, but I felt that Spirit lifted all that and cut free those connections so that you can fully release and move forward in life. Okay? Spirit says that don't be so quick to rush into another relationship. Spirit says that you have to learn to reconnect with yourself. Here's the thing. You may not realize this, but I see you losing weight and changing either your hairstyle or changing your look altogether, but it feels like you're going to be finding yourself all over again. Okay.
Right. I did lose weight, changed my hairstyle. I'm going to change the hairstyle again tomorrow.
Okay. And this is good because Spirit says that you're still trying to reconnect with self and really truly feel who you are. Because I feel like this person that you were with, it feels like you took up so much of this person's life, where it's like, you know how sometimes you get into a relationship and you only do what that person does, or you like going where that person goes, and you just kind of like completely lose self somehow. So Spirit's saying that you're going to finally reconnect with you, and you're going to start doing more self-love. And I also am being told that you're being pulled in the direction of like yoga or something.
I used to do it, yeah.
Okay. They're saying that you're going to need to go back in that direction, okay? Because Spirit says that right now it's about you bringing strength or getting stronger emotionally, physically, mentally, everything. Because this person emotionally was so draining. Oh, my God. And so Spirit's saying that, you know, Maria, have you thought about teaching classes yourself, exercise classes yourself?
I thought about it. Somebody did ask me before I left to do some coaching for soccer, but I decided to come back here.
Okay. Well, let me say something. Spirit is saying that you're going to be called to either do some teaching like yoga, or whether it's like group exercise stuff, or even, you know, it just feels like I see you doing a lot of outdoor exercising type stuff, okay? But not just because of you personally. It feels like you're helping others as well, like rebuild themselves. And you're going to get paid. Okay? So it just feels like you're going to be taking on some of that responsibility and helping other people.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you mean by that.
Okay? So I leave that with you, and drink plenty of water, please, because whenever they do the cord cutting, we have to release those toxins or that emotional buildup in the body, so water helps flush that stuff out.
Yeah, I drink a lot of that. A lot of it.
Okay, so drink a lot of that, especially after this cleansing that Archangel Michael did for you.
Cool. Appreciate it.
You're welcome, sweetheart. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thanks.
Okay, so let me clear myself one more time. So we're going to go to area code 347. sweetheart, how are you? You're live on the air. How can I help you?
Hi. Thank you so much for taking my call. I just wanted to know, what do you see coming up for me with love life, if you see any of that coming up for me or anything in particular?
Okay. Okay, what is your first name, sweetheart?
My first name is Tanika.
Tanika or Tamika?
Tanika with an N like Nancy.
Okay. So, Tanika, what I'm being told is this. I'm being told that I keep seeing you on the computer for some reason. So let me say this. Have you been trying to meet people online?
No, I didn't. I have not done that. I'm not on any online site at all. I stopped all that.
Okay, not even like Facebook or anything like that, right?
No, the only thing I use sometimes is Instagram, but no dating sites.
Okay, good. Okay. Because let me just say this, hon, is that I feel that whatever you're looking for is not going to be online. It's not going to be on Instagram. It's not going to be on Facebook. It's not going to be, you know what I mean? Like, it's like you got to kind of pull away from that. But at the same time, Spirit is saying to me that you need to be more social and get out more. That's what that tells me, is that you need to be more social. Let me say this. I want to say that there's a group of girls. There's like I want to say there's 4 total. Either 4 total or it's 4 of y'all all together. That it feels like y'all are going to start socializing more and getting out more, because they're talking about someone being a socialite, okay? And they're saying to me that this feels like this is something that's going to take place come February. And let me say this, at one point were you juggling 2 different guys or 2 different people at one time, or talking to 2 different people?
Yeah.
Okay. Spirit's telling me that you need to let them both go. Okay? Someone else is coming by February. And it just makes me feel like you're going to be with these group of girls, whether it's just that you guys are out chit-chatting or y'all at a restaurant conversing. It just feels like somebody completely new is getting ready to approach you. Okay? But let me say this, is that this guy feels that he is at least 6'2". Okay? And he makes me feel like he's lighter skinned. Let me say this. May I ask you, Tanika, do you date Hispanic guys?
Yeah, I date all races. I don't discriminate. I've always dated guys outside of my race. Not on purpose, but it just always happens like that.
Okay, because this guy feels like he's Hispanic, or he's half Hispanic, half black, you know what I mean? And he feels like he's more on the lighter shade skin color, okay? You know, he may even be Puerto Rican, because that's what he makes me feel like, you know, like he's Puerto Rican. Very nice looking guy, okay? There's something about his eyes that attract me. It makes me feel like he has really thick eyelashes, and it makes me feel like his eyes are like hazel or a lighter shade of brown, okay? And let me just say this, is that I see you being in a 2-year relationship with this guy. 2-year relationship before somebody has to move, okay? And this is where I feel like that relationship is where it's almost like it's going to be at a standstill to decide whether or not you're going to carry that relationship further for the 2 years. But it feels like this person, either you or this person, has to move because of their job. There's a job offer coming that is going to take either you or this person out of state. And it's almost like you're going to have to decide or decipher if y'all should carry the relationship further or go your separate ways. But they're telling me at this moment that these 2 guys that you're talking to, you need to go ahead and cut them loose. Okay?
Yeah, fine with me. I'm not even dating them. It's just more of a texting once in a while thing. I won't even go out with them. I'll see them in person. Like, I don't take anyone seriously.
Yeah, and the other thing is that guy, those 2 guys, even if you're just talking to them or even if you're dating them or whatever it is you're doing, Spirit's saying that those 2, you need to cut them loose. Just let them go, because it's not ever going to have, it just doesn't feel like it's going to be the level of commitment that you're wanting. And one of them actually, I mean, honestly, one of them actually makes me feel like they're attached to someone. Okay? Makes me feel like he either has a girlfriend already. Okay?
Yeah.
And you need to let them both go because you're not going to want any of that drama.
That's right.
Okay? So I leave you with that, sweetheart, and you have a blessed day, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, so we have about 5 minutes left here on the show, and I'm just going to say that if you tune in tomorrow, which is Wednesday the 23rd at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, I will be live on the air taking calls, as well as being on Ustream TV. You can go to my website at www.victoriaalvarado.com to view the show live. And if you want to receive a message from Spirit, you can call 323-870-4060 to call in to receive a brief message from the angels. Thank you so much for tuning in, and you guys have a blessed day.
When you don't go to Geico.com, car insurance can be confusing. Like Swedish techno confusing.
Bark, bark, meow, meow. Dance with me, purple cow. Bark, bark, meow, meow. Ooh, you lovely cow.
Geico makes it easy. With 24/7 access, all you have to do is go to Geico.com and you could save money on car insurance. It just makes sense. Unlike,
Dance with me, purple cow. I like your moves.
Dear pesky blackheads, you disgust me. You're ugly, dirty, and just plain nasty. Enough is enough. Meet my Biore Deep Cleansing Charcoal Pore Strip. This strip, with natural charcoal, will pluck you out. Oil too. Sayonara, blackheads. See ya on the Biore Strip side. Sincerely, finally clean pores.
Love charcoal? Also try Biore Baking Soda Cleansing Scrub for an exfoliating deep clean. Biore, free your pores.